What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Strangers Minds. I'm Fernando, and we're going to continue on with 2 hours of the most disturbing camping encounters caught on camera. Mega Mix by blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm not even going to redo that. But Scary Flashbacks or Scare Flashbacks. I will put his description and his information in the description section. I'm all messed up today. But but that's the beauty of doing unedited stuff. The only editing I would do is if there are commercials in between, and I would just cut those out. But everything is just off the top, and I'm just all of this is blind reactions, and and I would let you guys know if I come across something that I already seen. And yeah, let's just enjoy. We are at where we left off last time on the last video, so yeah, let's continue on, shall we?
The adventurous YouTuber behind the channel DopDoc is well known for his thrilling escapades in the wilderness. His videos showcase him solo camping, reveling in the beauty and serenity of nature. But even for a seasoned camper like Kevin, the great outdoors can transform from a peaceful retreat to a perilous showdown in an instant. What began as an ordinary camping trip soon spiraled into a terrifying situation that would leave anyone on the edge of their seat.
Correction, it will keep anyone from actually enjoying the outdoors. Nah. But let's go. I heard that that's what you got to do when you come across a bear. Because I've seen a lot of people saying, no, you got to play dead. You be dead. You be dead if you play dead. I heard that's the best way is to stand up and go like, "Arr!" to a bear. Dude, man, if that bear decides that you're not a threat, you're just ringing the dinner bell. Dude, what would you do? You guys leave in the comment section. Now that I'm getting a lot of responses, now that I'm socializing more, leave in the comment section what is the proper way to do it if you come across a bear, and also what would you do in this situation. I'm gonna use a line that my friend Gary from Australia would be like, you would notice a stench be left behind when he runs away. Dude, yo, this is crazy. Yep.
Kevin lays.
Oh shit, it worked. You already know what to do. Close the door halfway. Close the door halfway, and like I didn't even feel that he really put his soul into it. Probably because his soul left his body when he opened the door. But I didn't feel like that scream was real, like a real scary scream. But it worked. It worked. So you guys already know. If you are ever caught in this situation, yeah, that's what you gotta do, bro.
Startled in his tent, his heart pounding like a drum as he heard the unmistakable sounds of a bear just outside. The massive creature sniffed curiously around, drawing perilously closer, and all that stood between him and the wild beast was a frail barrier of fabric. The bear pressed against the tent, its weight causing the material to sag ominously. Panic surged through Kevin, drowning out all rational thought. With adrenaline coursing through his veins, he felt an urge to scream, hoping that his desperate cry would startle the creature and send it darting away into the woods. After much struggle, the bear escaped, and Kevin swiftly packed up and exited the woods. Although Kevin made it out safely, this experience left him feeling shaken. However, whatever this next camper experienced was far more horrifying.
All right, before we get into it, so you guys, I love recording this for you guys, but just make sure you guys take every proper precaution, especially if you are doing solo camping for content creation. Carry something for safety, bro. Like until now, probably because you're not supposed to show anything, but then, like, I don't know, man. Oh, I don't know. That's a crazy, crazy situation to be in. But just be careful out there. As much as we like the clicks and being viewed. The other day, I just saw that my very first disturbing camping video reached 1,000 views. I'm like so ecstatic. Thank you guys so much. There's no words to express. I'm just doing this for fun and just sharing all of my experiences with you guys as we watch this together. I'm not really expecting anything, but thank you guys for enjoying. But yeah, let's keep it going because apparently this video is worse than coming across a 2,005-ton bear.
Who? Who?
Meet Bear, a father of 2 boys and an experienced adventurer who documents his thrilling explorations on his YouTube channel, Exploring with Bear. While most of his journeys take him deep into the unknown, he is usually accompanied by a close friend. However, on this particular day, he decided to venture alone into the heart of a haunted forest, a place that few dare to enter.
Is just swarming with haunted history and urban legends of serial killers, satanic cults, you name it, Helltown has it.
As night fell,
Ooh, Helltown. 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 Excuse me, you guys. Every time I come across something interesting, I make a note of it. Helltown Forest, because you never know. You might catch me out there, not camping, but I do like to go to all of these places when the sun is very nice and bright, or even if it's not even nice and bright, just during the daytime. You know, that's that's what I like to do because I like to see where I'm going, see where I'm stepping, and see whatever's coming at me. So yeah.
he carefully parked his van and ignited a crackling campfire, its warm glow flickering against the gathering shadows.
The narration.
Little did he know, this evening would soon unfold into an adventure more thrilling than he could have ever imagined.
I really don't want to do this. I'm hearing noises all around me already. Is that whistling? This is insane. Oh my goodness, I thought somebody was standing right beside me. Man, I haven't even...
Dude, but what the hell was that in the first place? That looks like an animal. Good that no other living person is standing next to you, because that would be dangerous. Somebody just walking up to you in the middle of nowhere. But what's worse, a living person or something that looks like a wolf or or something?
Oh my goodness, I thought somebody was standing right beside me. Man, I haven't even started the walk yet. This sounded like somebody back there in the woods. This is crazy.
Bear felt uneasy as he tried to shake off the eerie feeling, unaware of what was coming next.
The world's ending.
Shh. You didn't finish.
Did you hear the footsteps?
Something's walking in there, bro.
Footsteps just came from up there. Shh, 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 shh.
And you walk
that's
in.
so loud. Shh, shh. There it is again. Oh my goodness.
And you walk
I
more
didn't see
in. I'm telling
anybody
you.
up there. There was nobody here.
That's what you think, my guy. Did you check this house, or is this your first time walking in? Again, just because well, I always say this, just because a place is deemed or even looks abandoned does not mean it is uninhabited. There could be homeless, there could be druggies, they could be animals, they could be just pretty much anything that doesn't pay rent up in there.
There was nobody here. I feel like I want to puke.
Looks like it looks like he walked into the basement of the Blair Witch Project.
No fucking way. Did that just happen?
He must have had come
Frightened
before.
and trying to stay calm, Bear rushed back to his van, hoping it would be safe. However, safety seemed far from over.
I made it to the barn and hopefully back to the truck. Oh. Oh. No way. Man, I am hearing crap all around me. That was like a hiss. I don't know if you guys heard it. That was a loud hiss, though. You might have heard that. That might have been something more spiritual. I don't know what would have hissed like that.
Maybe
What would
a
hiss
snake?
like that? There's an apparition on the road. 2 of them. I've seen them twice. And now a hiss. That could be a spiritual thing right there for sure. I still feel stirred. I feel restless. Restlessness like up in here.
Did he stay there? Dude, if you stay there, my guy, I don't know.
That was insane. Insane. I just heard something outside.
He stayed there.
I did fall asleep. But it sounded like something hit my truck. What is it? Oh, somebody's there. Somebody's there. So where's my frickin' light? Where's the frickin'... Hey!
Is that
There's a
another?
car there. Hold on. Where's my keys? Where's the keys?
Yo, I mean, not for nothing. This guy apparently he's he has done this before. Ain't no way. Ain't no way he is this unprepared. Dude, man, you are in a forest called Hell Town. And you couldn't find your light. You can't find your keys. You're like, oh shoot. I know when you're panicking, everything just seems to be like a mile away when it's like right next to you. But Jesus Christ, dude, man, yo, I would have clutched on them keys if I was in your position, knowing where I'm at by myself, sleeping in my car. I would have been clutching my keys. Not for nothing. I would even be there. I would I would legit just freaking just go explore and bounce. Like there's no need to be there.
Somebody was trying to get in the truck.
It turned out that someone had been stalking Bear. Who would creep through the forest in the dead of night?
Anybody else?
When Bear stepped outside to check the area, hoping to see what was going on, he found nothing. Afterward, he decided to leave the forest. However, one question remained. Who or what was out there that night? And why were they trying to get into his van? Our next case.
Nah, that's messed up, dude. They're not even gonna address the other car that was there. Dude, I hope at least you were able to get out safely. And, just that was just a moment in time that scared the crap out of you. But dude, man, like, jeez, bro. So what? The guy in the other car was trying to, like, what happened? What happened? Like, it's like, one of those ending of a movies where it just freaking just leaves you in a cliffhanger state. It's messed up. It's messed
Takes
up.
us to Colorado. On a bright and promising day, August 22nd, 2011, two adventurous hikers set out to explore the stunning wilderness of Colorado. The air was crisp, the landscape breathtaking, and it felt like the perfect day for a tranquil escape into nature. Little did they know, however, that their idyllic journey was on the brink of a chilling twist that would transform their peaceful outing into a harrowing adventure.
I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be standing under that. I don't know. That looks shady as hell. And you're just ignoring this mountain with different layers that look like it could fall at any second. I don't know. Yo, call me paranoid, bro, but I'm not like this actually. I'm not like this. But this disturbing camping stuff is just, it's just on a yeah, I would be more afraid to do this than going into a haunted location. That's wild. Man, you see, like, perspective is so important and interesting. But what's that
Suddenly, loud banging sounds echoed in the air. The hikers froze and strained to listen, trying to pinpoint the source of the noise. However, the more they concentrated, the more difficult and impossible it became to locate where the sounds were coming from. What made this encounter even more unsettling was that shortly after these bizarre sounds were heard, a massive earthquake struck Colorado. Could these two events be connected? Was it a warning sign of the upcoming earthquake, or was there something deeper and more sinister happening beneath the Earth's surface? What do you think these sounds could have been? Let us know your theories in the comment section below as we delve into the last case.
Well, not for nothing. I'm not a geologist, but if a earthquake happened afterwards, like shortly after that, then because to me it sounded like somebody was like exploding something, possibly to open up a cave, right? Like to make a cave. Isn't that what miners do? Like to get to inside whatever. But to me, that must have been sounds of the Earth's plates clashing because the earthquake was coming. That's wild. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. That was pretty cool, though. Pretty cool.
In a captivating new adventure, the YouTuber from the Wild Bear channel, known for exploring the depths of the wilderness, ventured into Klopp Hill Forest. This eerie location, steep
Klopp Hill Forest. We's about to write that down. While I do that, like, what's up with the cat whiskers and ears, girl? Like, what was that for? Look at this. Holy crap. Yeah. Okay.
the YouTuber from the Wild Bear channel, known for exploring the
Come on.
depths of the wilderness, ventured into Klopp Hill
Klopp
Forest.
Hill.
This eerie location, steeped in a shadowy history of devil worship, witchcraft, and murder, set the perfect stage for her camping escapade. As she stumbled upon a secluded and inviting spot to pitch her tent, an unsettling stillness enveloped the woods, only to be interrupted by a series of strange, haunting noises that sent shivers down his spine. She caught a glimpse of a figure moving in the background. A shiver of unease crept over her, prompting her to relocate her camp deeper into the forest. As she set about preparing her dinner, the crisp air buzzed with the sounds of nature. But then she suddenly paused. An unexpected noise pierced the silence. As she ventured deeper into her surroundings, an unexpected adventure unfolded before her eyes. As darkness enveloped.
Look, man, I could be completely wrong. But this chick doesn't look like she would stray too far into the into the forest. Sorry. Yeah, that to me sounds so much like the highway and just cars passing by. So if that's the case, then we could dismiss that whistle too, because that sounded to me like one of those whistle alarm majigs. Yeah, like a possible, a whistle. This chick does not look like she's gonna go into the forest by herself. Nah, not like that. Nope.
Enveloped the woods, she snuggled deeper into her sleeping bag, seeking comfort and warmth. Suddenly, a strange sound pierced the
Are
stillness
you
of the
planning to
night,
take a shower?
jolting her awake. Heart racing, she reached for her camera, capturing the eerie moment that unfolded before her eyes. Two bright red eyes stared back at her before vanishing into the dark. Thankfully, nothing bad happened that night, and she quickly left the forest the next morning. Now, it's time for the next terrifying encounters.
Man, but with that being said, we're gonna stop this video right here. We saw a couple of good ones, but honestly, guys, is it me or didn't that look like brake lights from a car? I already said that that sounds to me like she didn't stray too far into the forest and that was the highway. From an angle, the car could actually be like going stray and then turning or whatever we saw from an angle, that was what we saw. I'm sorry, but we might need to get more information to actually believe that this chick actually went um into the forest, into the middle of nowhere, away from highways and vehicles and all this and that, to believe that those were two red eyes. It looked like brake lights to me. What about you guys? But anyway, we are gonna stop the video right. Actually, you know what? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I just noticed it's only 24 minutes. Yeah, let's do one more.
Fuck was that? It's an eerie place. I mean, look at it, all in the mist. I've just heard gunshots.
Oh, we're getting a trailer or preview.
I can't see anything. Oh, what was that?
Yeah, so that was the guy that rode by last night, so he was gone all night.
You go camping deep in the woods.
Oh, I see what happened. So what happened was, this mega mix is just a bunch of videos that Scary Flashbacks already had done, and he's just putting it all together to make one video. Oh, that is actually pretty smart. That is actually pretty smart. Although, from my perspective, if you put a 2 hour video, don't expect everybody to watch the full 2 hours in one sitting. But I guess, you could save and watch it later. But yeah, regardless of what, I'm gonna put the original video, this video right here, in the description section. So you guys, if you guys want to watch it without my commentary, you could go ahead and do so. But yeah, actually, you know what? We're gonna stop it right here. I think is a perfect place. If you are enjoying this content, please do what you do when you like please do what you do when you like a channel. Hit that like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next. Peace.